Good evening, good evening. Talk about motivation. I realised that a lot of people, myself included, struggle with motivation sometimes. You think, oh, how do I motivate myself to get going and to do this, that and the other? As if motivation is something we can establish and create by playing God or whatever. I looked at my life now and noticed how I'm quite relentlessly attacking or pursuing this sort of Alexander technique and meditation side of things. Like really, it's become my life. Like I am so passionate about it and so motivated. But the funny thing is, when I'm motivated, I don't actually think I'm motivated. I don't think about it, and unless I stop for a moment and I assess myself and be like, oh yeah, and I have been really motivated on this for the past however many months. But this has absolutely had nothing to do with me sort of forcing myself to do it or playing any tricks with myself with motivation, It sprung forth utterly organically. I have great potential for motivation in certain directions, but those directions are, I realise increasingly, they're not something I can choose, in the sense that I sit down tomorrow and be like, okay, what am I going to motivate myself for, And in fact, there have been some things where I kind of wanted to motivate myself for it, or I thought I did at least, and then it just hasn't worked. Yeah, so I think motivation is something which you don't really have control over. In the same way that we have inhibition, which is the ability to say no to things, which is perhaps the most important capacity we hold, is to withhold our energy, to not throw it out and react. Again, this ability to say no, this capacity to say no, is not something which, when you delve into it, when you really look into it, it's not something which is chosen. It's something which it happens. At times, it can feel like you chose it. You're like, okay, I'm being good. I'm not doing that. But really, that's just a story that you tell in relation to kind of physiological reactions going on inside you. A bunch of chemical reactions. Which is somewhat funny. So I suppose that some motivation, if you really want to get motivated with something, it's there's not really much you can do. Although I say that, but I suppose one thing that you can do is to figure out how motivated you actually are. And to do that takes inquiry, takes an element of stillness. Settle your mind and figure things out. Because I've noticed in myself that when I've been, no, what do I do? It's always when I still my mind, that's when I'm like, okay, I can find some sort of peace and direction. And that happens really without fail. Like, whenever I go spend some time alone, things come clear, A little short one, first one under 5 minutes, for a while.